Welcome back, guys. This is Hype here, and I'm excited. This is my first not live game on my channel, except like the first 3 videos that I've ever posted. So what this video is, it's a top 5 games of 2016 released so far. Basically, what we've had is the first quarter of 2016 in gaming, and I have 6 right here, 1 honorable mention, and then the top 5. So why not? Let's get right into it. At number 6, or as the honorable mention, we got Hitman 2016. I honestly like this game a lot. It's really fun, but it didn't make the top 10 because there's only like 1 mission. Or my bad, 2 missions that you could do. They have it set out like how Telltale Games has theirs. Like a mission every month or so. And like I like that. It's nice. It keeps you wanting more. But then again, it's not good enough to make the top 5 because there wasn't enough content. However, in the 2 missions, or like the training, and then you have 2 assassination missions that you could do, you can assassinate people so many different ways. You can eject them out of seats. You can poison them. You could just straight up run in and shoot them down. You don't have to be stealthy if you don't like. You can, which is, trust me, a little bit more fun and easier. But the game takes a while, and it takes you gotta use your brain to get around some of the tricks. Because I know the second mission where you're at the Paris fashion show, it's difficult to get up there and assassinate the one chick. It is very difficult. Like, you gotta disguise yourself as 4 or 5 different people all just to get up there, and it's difficult, definitely. But overall, and then also you can have contracts, and that is like the multiplayer side where you create. It's a good idea, but there's just not enough maps or content for that to be too much fun. I've tried it once or twice. It's not the best, but then again, that is the honorable mention. Now getting into the top 5. At number 5, we have Dark Souls 3, and some of you may argue this should be higher. I have personally not played it. That is why it's at number 5. But this game, I've been told, has been phenomenal. It is very difficult. That probably way too hard for me. I probably won't even try it. I'm not sure. Who knows? Let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to. But Dark Souls 3 is basically, it's more like a fantasy RPG playing game. It's third person. You got swords. I think you got powers. And there's a bunch of enemies. It's difficult. I know a lot of really good gamers, oh man, they get stumped after an hour playing it, and it's extremely hard. So props to you guys. And sorry I don't have any footage, like actual in-game footage of this game, but I haven't played it yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to. It might be a little too hard for me. You guys know I like to rage, and sometimes I don't like to. It's back and forth between that. But getting into the 4th position is Quantum Break. I put this in number 4 because, like the last one, I haven't played it. I have seen a lot of gameplay of this one, though. It is completely, like, the cutscenes are phenomenal. They are fantastic. The graphics look great. But it's, I have heard that it's not the longest game. It goes for a while, and to me, it's kind of confusing. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of confused by the storyline at points. But I think I'm starting to get it. It's where you are a man, and his brother uses a time machine, and I think you got your other friend who uses a time machine, and then he turns into the enemy. It's complicated. It's complicated, guys. I will have a link in the description for all like these game summaries in the description below. And getting into the 3rd spot is Layers of Fear. I love this game. It is freaking horrifying. I love this game. Now, if you guys want gameplay of it, let me know in the comment section. I will definitely be gladly to give that to you guys. But it's not a hard game. It's really simple. You just follow the path that you're supposed to go. But I love how the game, like, let's say you have to interact with something. You interact with it, read, like, the little note, and then you turn around. The room is completely different. It is awesome. I don't know how to describe it. There's a lot of jump scares in it. I tried to man up and not even get scared at all, but you can't do that for that game. If you have successfully played that game without jumping, props to you. I don't scream, but I do jump, and it's a very scary game. Very fun. It's a pretty short game. I think maybe, like 3 hours to beat it. But primarily it's a PC game, but I think, I'm not entirely positive, I'm pretty sure it's on consoles too. Now getting into the second spot, we have The Division. The Division is a great game. I have played just a little bit of it, not too much to know everything in that game. But what I've heard is the missions are fun. They're not very repetitive, although they can be if you do the same missions. The leveling system's phenomenal. There's like drops or like extra things you can get new gear from. Some of them are rare and harder to find. Some of them are more common. Those ones, and you get better drops as you level up and progress through the rankings. So that I like that of it. I like that aspect of it. It's very fun, and that's pretty much all it is. Like, it's a multiplayer campaign kind of, and you just do missions. There's also the Dark Zone, and that's where you play multiplayer against other people, and it's intense. It's pretty hard for me because I'm just not used to that game yet, but I've only maybe touched about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours in that game. So I haven't really played too much of it. Now getting into the number one spot, and some of you could argue this, some of you could say, oh, this shouldn't even be in top 5. I completely think it should, because this is the best game that I have played so far this year, and it is Far Cry Primal. I just love the aspect of going back to the early BC ages with dinosaurs, and like before that actually, with just a bunch of prehistoric animals. I love it. You can tame animals. It's open world, which I like that aspect. You can fast travel. There's so many different weapons. You have to craft stuff. You have to pick up certain resources, and you have to use your mind to see how to defeat some bosses. Some bosses are difficult to beat. Some of them, you got to throw bombs at one, then the other one you got to shoot ice shards and have them fall on his head. It's honestly a pretty hard game when you reach the boss levels, but overall I think it is a very good game. I would recommend all 6 of these games to you guys, and like I said, I'll leave a description or a link in the description for all 6 of these games where you can find the details on it and every little aspect of it. But these games are phenomenal. If you want to research it more. But I believe these are the top 5 games, with Hitman being an extra one, only because it didn't have enough. In the game as of yet. There are more missions coming soon, which might make it even better than all these other ones. But without a doubt, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more. Peace out.